am saying, it means I'm saying the truth. If not, it means I am a liar. And let me tell you, the person who is saying that, we Christian, we have no reason to lie, because if we lie, we are not going to be with the Father. I'm not going to go to hell just to make a lie.
And that's the thing, because I've seen some people, and I'm sure you have too, try to challenge you on that. Even though you speak the language, you have the text in front of you, you can make all the references, but the ones who try to say it's not there are the ones who don't speak the Arabic language, or know very little of it, or they don't know where it's actually mentioned. They just pretty much just say it, but they don't prove it. I mean, do you find that a lot of people who claim to be a Muslim but know nothing about the language, or very little, and don't know what to look for?
It doesn't matter what they say, because at the end, people, they can go and read by themselves. Old days is over. You have the internet, you put the word there, and you will find hundreds of translations. You don't have to listen to me. Always I advise people, whatever I say, do your own homework. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? For sure, what I'm saying, I'm very sure from. But I ask people to go and do their own study. Then they will believe more, and they will trust what I say. Because if you trust after studying, is not the same as trusting blindly, So always I say to people, go and read by yourself. And if you come to me, like when I do my my debate in chat rooms, I never open my mouth without posting the verse from their Islamic website with the explanation as it is. So they cannot say it's a lie. They can say that to you. And look how funny. If the one is talking to them, he don't speak Arabic, they will say to him, go and learn Arabic and come back to us. If someone speaks Arabic like me, they will say, go and learn English and come back to us. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Either way, it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, don't try. This is a guy. He grew up in the Middle East. Like, what is my first language then? And Spanish, So go and learn Arabic. It doesn't say that. You know what? Okay, so yeah. You can say.
Now, were you ever in Islam as a Muslim and then came out of it, or is that where you come from?
Always, I speak to Muslims from the point of Islamic view. According to Islam, every human being is born as a Muslim. Me, myself, I never been a Muslim in the way to be a fool. I'm not insulting anyone. Because to be a Muslim, to be honest with you, it means I'm saying to you, I was a fool. I never been a fool, because from my young age, I was so smart to accept such a religion. There is no flying donkeys, and there is no Huriya in the heaven who have their butt 1 mile size. To believe in this, you have to be crazy.
Yeah.
When he say to them, when you go to heaven, you will have 72 Huriya. Each one of them, her butt is 1 mile size. How you can convince me? Let us say whatever the Quran have a great language as they claim, but it's not anyway. But how you can convince a human being that the butt of your wife is going to be 1 mile size? For what? If you have 72 wives, just for their butt, you need 72 mile space. Just for their butt, And how I'm going to perform as a husband with her, What if she decides what if she is, she decides to spoil me and she jump in the top of me? She will smash me. I will be like a cockroach because of her.
But wait a minute, you have 72 of those. Isn't that what you're looking forward to?
Well, actually, the 72 is the lowest reward. This is not.
Oh, really?
One. Oh, yeah. This is for the bad, for the bad Muslim, like the one who don't pray, the one who do not do his duty as a good Muslim. This is the one he will have 72. This is, according to Musnad Ahmad, it says that this is the lowest reward for the one who will enter the heaven at the end. Like let us say you are the last one who will enter the heaven. It means the most bad Muslim. So this is 300. It says 300 boys, 72 women, and each one of them, her butt is 1 mile size. Actually, and you can find that if a Muslims they are listening to me, go to Musnad Ahmad, the book of Baqi Musnad al-Muktharin, hadith number 10511. The book of Baqi Musnad al-Sadiq, which means the chapter name, Baqi Musnad al-Sadiq. It says as the following: the lowest reward of people of heaven is someone he is in the lowest, and he will have 300 servants, boys, and they will serve him with a 300 dish of food made from gold, and each one of them is not similar to the other, and none of them look as the one before, which means that they have different tests as food. And he continue, and he will have 72 huriya, each one of them, her butt is 1 mile size. And this is again in Musnad Ahmad, Baqi Musnad al-Muqtarin, hadith number 1051.
Now, let me ask you, some people might say on the opposite end, say, well, you're taking it literally. I mean, what if that's not literal? I mean, 300 boys, butt mile wide. I mean, what do you say to people who try to make it not as literal?
You know what, bro? I want you to give me the metaphor meaning of 1 mile size butt. Tell me what the metaphor meaning. You know, come on, you know, those guys, you know,
right.
we have description of even, you know, I would be shy to say to you, you can go to Google, you can go to YouTube, you will see Islamic scholars, they are explaining to you even how you would have intercourse with those women. So what is not illiterate? There's nothing in Islam is not, everything is illiterate, everything as it is, you know. But the Muslims today, I don't know if you heard, in Turkey, now they are trying to make a new movement to clean their books from the garbage. Now, how you want to clean your book from the garbage? They want to take all those hadith exposing Islam, throw it in the garbage, and keep what they like, because it doesn't fit with Islam no more today. You know, those books is destroying Islam, so they are trying to take it, throw it in the garbage, put it in the laundry machine. Maybe they can make Islam look better, more fresh, and more cleaner. But they can't do it, because the other Muslims in the world, they will not agree with this. Because if you do that, you have to delete half of the religion.
Right. And let me say, yeah, go ahead.
Simply, Islam is not in the Quran. Like if you ask any Muslim, what is the law Quran teach? Nothing. There's nothing. I challenge any Muslim to show me laws in the Quran. Everything is coming from the Hadith, not from the Quran. Quran is just language speaking, blah, blah, blah. At the end, when you finish reading, you learn nothing. Like what I will learn from the God of Islam saying in Surah Al-Kawthar, the one who accuses you that you don't have a private part, Allah will cut off his private part.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because a man, he came to Muhammad and he said to him, because he cannot have kids, he said to him, oh, you don't have a private part. So what kind of God? He get angry and he make a chapter to defend the private part of Muhammad. What I'm going to learn from this Quran? You know, Quran, all of it is about go and the prophet of Allah. Any woman, she want to give herself to you, go and take her and have the F word with her. It didn't say the marriage word.
Right. Let me ask you. Let me say this, Christian Prince, real quick. For those of you who are here listening, you can call in and ask any question, or if you want to talk to Christian Prince and disagree with him, you can. The number is 347-215-8298. You can come online on the air. I'll put you on if you have a question, a comment. You want to ask a question to Christian Prince, or something you might want to discuss with him on something you disagree with. You're more than invited to come on. This is an open forum. We brought on specifically to discuss the issue of Islam and the Quran. And one thing, Christian Prince, I want to ask you is, some of the listeners that might be a little confused on the differences. Okay, the Quran itself, you have some, I guess, Muslims out there who will say that the Quran, the original language was this, or wasn't for the Arabs, or this or that, or the Hadith. Can you give a brief distinction with what the Quran, the language, were originated from, as well as the Hadith? What is the Hadith, and what do they consist of, and why do the Muslims go to either one if they do, or kind of give a background of both?
Well, first, Islam is the